Here we are again with another first-person replay of our favorite Protoss, Vince. He's playing a 3v3 with purple Zerg, Aaron, and orange Protoss, Josh. He sent me this replay and he seemed pretty proud of the results, so we'll see what happens. I can point out exactly what I would be looking at in a team game if it was up to me. So when he sends this probe out, oh my god, he actually zoomed down. He did that zoom down. It's so weird. Okay, so he's building a probe and he's gonna go scout. That's good. A 9 scout in team games is pretty important since cheese is so prevalent. During this time, what I would be doing is I'd be looking at my teammates' bases. I'd be looking at Erin's base to see if she's doing an early pull or if she's building an overlord. Josh's base, I wouldn't really care because there's not much a Protoss can do at this moment. So here we go, this scout. I don't like how he's going around the minerals like that. I think he should go straight in. You actually delay your information. So we are going in, and that's very few drones. And yep. It's like a 6 pull, 7 pull maybe, 7 pull, and he pings it. So what his appropriate response should be to wall off. So what I want him to do is build a forge. You see how his money was up? He built a gateway. Is he gonna double gate? No, he builds a forge. Okay, so first off, that's a mistake. The forge should always come first. The forge is the building that needs to complete so he can build the cannon. So the forge should have been first. The gateway is just there to block, so the gateway doesn't even need to be complete, so the gateway should be last, if that makes sense. Oh wow, he cuts another 7 pull? Something like that. Yeah, it must be a 7 pull. So you see how he's dragging the lings away, that's very good, but you don't want to be on creep. The Zerglings outrun a probe very easily on creep, so he's going to be in big trouble. And you see, the forge actually comes out 10 seconds too late and the lings are already here. I don't know what these 2 probes are doing. Like, he's looking, he sees those lings. These guys are too bad to even attack. Like, what are these 2 probes doing? Look, one is even the Vince probe, the Binsoo probe. Like, it has that money in his mouth. I don't even know. What? He's like moving them both around. Vince, do you know that you don't need more than 1 probe to... He actually cut probes too. So, he glanced at Erin's base. You can see right now on the minimap she has 3 different colors, so she got triple 6 pulled basically. Oh, I screwed the camera. That's no good. So a Zerg is almost always going to die in this situation. The only way you can really live is if you build a spine and then you just like sit in your base and you sit on like 7 drones, and yeah, it's really bad. It's not fun at all. It's not a good way to play. But Vince, I like how he's getting both his gas. The way you punish this because you're safe is by teching. What I'd really like to see is a Stargate. This would be my favorite thing to see at this moment. I don't know why he even glanced over there when her hatchery was dying. There's no point there. I wish he would build another pylon closer to his nexus. Yeah, you see this pylon is good, but I think it had to come earlier because you can see his cyber core is actually done right now. So he could be teching, but he doesn't really have a place to tech to unless he builds it at that front pylon. So I wish he built that pylon a little earlier. But you know, I guess his gas is pretty is actually lining up with this pretty well. So that's a well-timed pylon. I guess he should have gotten the second assimilator earlier. And there's a Stargate. I like that. I really like Stargate. The way to punish a double 6 pull, you have to realize, unless they stay really low drone count, they can't really tech. Because you have to spend your money to make your workers, and then you're already sacrificing so much economy when you 6 pull. It's not good, especially on a map like this where you're split. And I'm assuming they both walled off. I haven't seen anything happen to Josh, so let's just assume that he walls off. So I hope he double Stargates here. You see his money building up? No, what is this? He hasn't even started Warp Gate. He just started Warp Gate. Ah, Vince! What are you doing to me? I really wish he actually added a cannon or 2 up there with his money, and then instead added a second Stargate, and just go Mass Void, because that's how you really punish this play. And Phoenix! Vince! Oh, now there's his double Stargate. Vince, what are you doing? You're killing me. Now he's just like staring at Aaron's larva for some reason. Vince, okay, he has to be concentrating right now. He should be. I wish he didn't have these 2 gateways. He built an extra cannon at his front, and he could kind of creep down and build cannons on the low ground and then take his natural. That would be my goal right now. I really wish that he built a freaking Void Ray though. I mean, what are these Phoenixes gonna do? They're gonna run around and kill Overlords, and they're gonna spam Spore Crawlers. See, the whole thing is these Zerg players are not going to have enough anti-air to stop the air when they immediately see it. So if you have Void Rays, you kill them. If you go Phoenix, you cripple or you hurt their economy, or you hurt their Overlords, you hurt their macro, but you don't kill them. Why do you even need Phoenix? You could have just went Void Ray and just go kill them. That should be the goal. And now you see he just revealed them. He doesn't even know he revealed them yet, but he revealed them. We can see down here that he revealed them. And now I assume he knows that he just killed an Overlord over there. So now they're just gonna spam Spore Crawlers because of that. Because he can't do damage. He can't kill their hatcheries. Watch what's gonna happen. Unless these guys are just really that bad, when he gets into his base, he's gonna see spores just starting because the Evo Chamber probably finished. Let's see. He might see an Evo Chamber just finishing if they're especially bad and slow, but we'll see. So look, he's still not looking. We heard we've broken through, so we're being attacked probably by the Queen right now. We still have not looked at whoops. We still have not looked at our Phoenix. They're still just sitting. You see, they're still sitting here. He looks at the DTs. They're still sitting here. So they've been sitting here for a good 30 seconds now. Now they're moving around. How are they even moving around? He hasn't even clicked on them. But they're still here. Yeah, he's not clicking on them. How are they moving around? Oh, he gave control to Aaron. So Aaron has to be controlling these Phoenixes. So okay, so it's not as bad, but God, I mean, if he had Void Rays, I mean, maybe we can look back at it later. But I bet you he could have just killed them if he had Void Rays. So now the big problem is because one guy is going DT and the other guy is going Phoenix, Red and Teal are both going to have spores up. So now they kind of overlap the tech, and that's not good. So I don't know how much longer this game could possibly go on. I mean, just go Void. I mean, it might be too late, but oh, what? How did the Lings get into Josh's base? Oh God. Okay, so Vince should be building a Nexus here, but you see him floating a lot of gas. It's not too good. I don't know where he spent his money. Oh, he's been warping intelligence. Oh God! Basically, when EC2B was expo, you want to punish them with tech. You don't want to punish them with expansions because they are going to have an army running around. Or you punish them with tech. They can't deal with the DTs. I like the DTs. I don't like the Phoenix. Oh my God! Now Aaron's picking up circlings. Oh God! So Vince is just kind of building like just the complete wrong mix of units. I really hope they win this game. Vince is sitting at a 58 of 58 supply block. He is still supply block. He's been supply block for about 30 seconds now. So he's clearing it with 2 pylons. That's okay, I guess, but it's a really long supply block. But what we notice here is Vince really doesn't like to look at what's going on in this game. He really is focused over here. I think we've maybe looked in Josh's base once this entire game. We've seen we saw the Lings in Josh's base, and I think that's it. We've never looked here. We've never actually even looked at Josh's army, save the 3 DTs that were walking over here and like 2 zealots that were in this guy's base to die. He looked at Aaron once when Aaron was getting 666 pulled, and then looked at her larva for some reason. That might have been when he was giving her control, to be fair to him. But yeah, this is just very, very strange. His 3 gate is just so weird because he's not taking advantage of the advantage that he gained. He gained this huge tech advantage. Zerg has an extremely hard time dealing with air units, but why are you doing air units that only attack air? You need to be doing air units that attack ground, and this is really bad. Josh is going in. This is kind of a bad habit that these 2 guys have. They really don't communicate especially well, and Josh is going to go attack when Vince has not even left his base yet. So Vince is coming across the map. Josh is really fortunate that his entire army didn't get picked off there. If his entire army got picked off there, that would have been so tragic. But yeah, and Vince's Void Rays are, you can see them, they're like, one is going here, oh camera, One is going here, one is coming with the army, and one is going along the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Here you can see the Phoenix are sitting over Hatchery, and they can't do anything. So here we go. We're going to see this huge swell of units, and it really looks like these guys are just going to die. I mean, it's sad, but when you 6-4, you really have no follow-up. I really don't like 6-4ing in team games. I think it's really bad. So this should be an easy win. I don't really see how this team can possibly come back from here. If I was Vince, I wouldn't even use these Void Rays here. I would just run them away. And here, they're all leaving. Vince with his money pylon over there. Floating a lot of money, but it's okay. At this point, the game's over. And you see, he's going Void Ray now. I think it's way too late. I mean, like, you can go anything at this point. They're done, but come on, Vince. Void Rays next time, not Phoenix. All right, GG.